Yeah, my apology. Go ahead. Go ahead, Killer.
At the time that no one knows, Myers actually invited Jones into SWAT, so...
Exactly, because he was the law and what's central after he was driving away, he chose to arcade. He's for resolution and he barricaded himself inside his arcade. That must mean you guys were attacking him prior to it. Therefore, he was restrictions. Negotiating peaceful resolutions.
Alright, order. I've given you some time on that. Jones, finish off.
Who else was I fighting besides Monsky?
Come on, I gotta stand back.
Really? Yeah. Everybody calm down.
Actually, yo, Jones, can I switch to listen to you? Because I feel like I need to say something.
Order. Let us make, hey, everyone, if you could, just make sure Jones has his time to speak and put out his point so that we can move on with the defense.
Okay, my point is, you keep lying here. Come on, you said you only killed Bonski.
How am I lying?
You only killed Bonski. That's a good thing.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. If Bonski was here and not at the PlayStation, he would say that too.
Allow Jones to speak.
I would need some evidence to be posted. You guys can post some evidence to the party chat right now to you guys.
Yep, if anyone, for the actions that are being presented, if you do have a evidence, please post it to the party chat.
Your Honor. Okay, remember that though.
Yep, I personally have a question to ask.
Hold on, juries, just listen up. Just listen, jury. You only supposed to listen. All right, prosecution, do you have any more statement?
Let's see. What else did he? Everything he brought towards me was nothing. He said that he was fleeing away from us. Yeah, but he could have been possibly fleeing to another member and killing him. You know what I mean? Because we already showed that he was killing people. So okay, yeah, he's running away, but maybe he's running for a weaker guy who he can get over on. Okay.
Let me say, you just changed your story from...
I didn't change anything. You said he was running away.
Yeah, you thought that he was fleeing to another member. Was there anybody in the vicinity of his arcade?
If he was fleeing, how was he at his arcade?
Was there anyone in the vicinity of his arcade?
That has nothing to do with fleeing. If he's fleeing somewhere else, that's not at his
Prosecution, I think you should really try to answer your question with a yes or a no.
Was there anyone in the vicinity of the arcade? Yes,
what do you like, none of that matters when he has a weapon. Like,
it does matter. And that's why he's asking. He wasn't asking if it didn't matter.
Jones, I believe. Jones, do you have? Yep. Go. What's up? Killer, go back up. We'll have witnesses in just a time.
Your Honor, can I just say? Because quite a few of the members of the news team are actually obstructing the course of justice. So in fact, are observing the course of justice by changing the story as well as changing things.
Hold on. Dad, Sheriff, before you say something, you just stated something that's false. The only one that's triggering is you, and this new person over here. And you're just trying to talk.
Well, I've just asked the same question 3 times, you just answered it with nothing.
One question, like, the
Chill out. What was your question?
I'm asking again, maybe one more fucking time. Was there anyone in the vicinity of his arcade when he was fleeing to his arcade?
Okay.
No, there wasn't. We were chasing after him.
So why were you chasing after him if he was fleeing?
He killed other crew members.
But it wasn't in RP. It wasn't in RP, so why does that matter?
No. Even if it's outside of RP, you're not supposed to kill group members.
Because what policy now in the interstate do we have with that? What policy? Because we don't have a policy.
Policy within a community should enact within official RP section.
Order. Order. Alright, I believe prosecution. Technically, it's still your time to talk, but could you pass it on to the defense?
Pass my time to the defense?
It's his, yeah. Yep. Defense, with the statements that have been brought to so far, please go ahead and give your counter-argument.
Right, okay, so, you guys say that there was no one in the vicinity of his arcade. You guys continue to pursue it. Now, if you guys were in the same situation and you had a bunch of guys pursuing you who had tanks, jets, and whatever else up their fucking sleeve, you'd have hopped on the press box and you'd have got the fuck out of Dodge. Don't say you would, because I know for a fact you would have done. You know, if it was an RP or not, you would have been out of there quicker than anything. So, at the end of the day, if there was nobody up there, why did you continue to pursue him unless you was just out to kill him? To make matters worse, in my opinion, I don't understand why you have this court case against you. Did I say you could talk? Who are you?
Order. Order. It is this time. This is the time dedicated to the defense.
The point is, you guys have continued to pursue an individual at the time was not posing a threat to any of you. And you guys think it's justifiable to go ahead and just chase him down and repeatedly kill him. If roles were reversed, you guys would be out here trying to fucking have this guy out. If anything, this stupid fucking court hearing shouldn't be on trial. As much as I despise him, he should not be on trial. If anything, all of you fuckers should be on trial for gross misconduct and harassment. Straight up.
That is your opinion.
Hold on. Hold on. We will bring witnesses. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Continue defense.
And, what is his name? What is his name? Seven? If you could, not state your opinion and state facts, or what you think, whatever,
opinions and
The fact of the matter is, you guys decided that you would continuously pursue an individual who was fleeing from you guys. You guys decided it would be a great idea that after all of it,
say they,
go ahead.
and you.
But also go ahead and post different things in the chat. I mean, at the end of the day, did we need a running commentary of all of the drama? It wasn't an official RP by standard. And at the end of the day, all the new slot was doing was just pursuing Rook constantly to the point where he barricaded himself in his arcade. If anybody else were in the same situation, they would do the same. The fact is, this whole case shouldn't be going ahead. It should be the other way around. And that is a fact.
I know I shouldn't be making a point on that, I am.
Alright, moving on further. The defense has finished his statement. Moving on, if there was evidence that needed to be presented, please remember to submit it to the group chat. I will look at it there. As for witnesses, we'll move on with one more round of witnesses. This will be the last round of witnesses. Both the defense and prosecution will be allowed one, so technically we'll have two, and then we'll go ahead and move on to jury deliberation, and then we'll have our verdict afterwards. No, we do closing statements. That's right, closing statements, then jury, and then verdict. All right. So prosecution, do you have a witness?
Yes, Killer Paro wants to come to the stand. I would like to say, he was saying he was very good in his arcade, but on PTA, everybody here knows, hopefully, that you can go off the radar. So how do we know where the heck this guy is? He did go off the radar.
Go ahead and swear him in.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you get away from you.
Order. Swearing. Order. Swearing in's going commencing.
Mr. Front, could you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that the evidence that shall be given... Crap, that is wrong. That shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
So help me God. Yes, I do.
There you go, Your Honor.
I just like to allow to the front to speak. I just feel like he has a lot to say.
I just want to speak. I don't have the evidence. Real quick. My question is, how is Steven able to defend the dude when if you scroll all the way up to the beginning of the chat, he was also going at Rook. And so halfway into the chat, he starts to back him up, which makes no sense. And then another thing.
Can I make a point? I don't see how this relates.
I just said after I'm just gonna take my shit right. So you're saying you have
I will state that hey, hold on, Killer. Before you finish up, I'll let you finish up. But definitely note that what you're doing is in court terms, you are what's the thing for? You are jeopardizing the character. No. What's the thing? Character witness. What it is?
I want to just.
What's the word for it?
A little quick point. You are willing to take punishment for the sake of.
What's that thing?
It when someone says something that goes against
you guys are talking over
character
and
images.
he's trying to get his point across. So I'm tired of listening to what y'all doing because it's kind of annoying.
Oh, is it deflammatory? I think you're deflammatory in his image or something like that. It's not related to the yeah. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Like if it's not related to the actual evidence, then what you're saying is deflammatory.
Yeah, you're just ranting on for nothing.
Yeah, you're ranting on. Yeah.
It actually does have to do with that.
I mean, you can, but I mean, the jury should definitely be aware that if they should take it into account or not as actual evidence to the trial.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead. Continue on. All right, bro. Prosecution, do you have any questions?
I really don't have much question for him. Like, we already discussed everything. He said that, we had him barricaded in. Yeah, that's what breachers do. If they realize that they cannot win, once they face the challenge that they can't beat, it's time to hide.
Defamation. Thank you. Defamation. Defamation of character. Alright, defense, do you have any questions? Alright, Killer Prime, you've said what you need, step down. Alright, defense, did you have any witnesses that you want to call up? Okay. All right. Well, then, let's go ahead and have closing statements. I'm pretty sure you guys have already. Yeah, go ahead, jury number 2.
Before we proceed with closing statement, apologies, can I be called to the stand myself to ask a few questions just for confirmation of the jury and to make a few points before we make a decision as jury?
I would, but I will remind the court that we already dismissed, I think it was Myers, from being called to the witness stand for purposes of, what's the word for it? Conflict of interest. So.
Is that it because he's on the jury, you can't just say anything? Even if he was before before the trial, he wasn't going to be used as a witness, and then he was brought to the jury. He cannot be used as a witness.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a witness, and the only reason I'm brought in is because I have a neutral opinion. So the way I believe it, if I ask some questions, I can get some confirmation to have a fair and just decision between the jury. That's what I think.
Well, I think the most important people that you're going to need to convince are the two people sitting next to you more so than ourselves. Because, yeah, so,
If I get confirmation, I can speak to these.
yeah, so you guys join an organization together or go ahead and just, join a party. I don't know. I think the organization would probably be best for you guys.
Okay, rephrase. Can I not speak to the defendant and the prosecutor to get a completion of evidence and an understanding of the full court case?
Do the prosecution or the defense want to have more time to explain the current events?
I'll give you some context on my stuff, just so you can tell me. Right, okay. I'm saying what is just saying.
An example of what I said previously, the fact that these guys are very disrespectful. Just saying.
I know I should not be having a biased opinion, but I do in fact agree with that statement. It is incredibly childish that you're not allowing me to at least explain the context because you will not believe it. I don't care what you have.
The reason, jury number two, the reason why you are not allowed to explain this thing, because in an RP standard, you are a juror who is supposed to be deliberating at this time rather than trying to instruct the prosecution on how he should do his job. So if that's the whole case, he's telling, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not hearing or even seeing anyone following the directions so far that I've given for our closing statements and for the jury to deliberate. All I'm hearing is T-Bag keep talking about something and other and this and that should be instructed to the two people that are sitting next to him. I don't understand why you're still talking to us. Talk to them too.
Alright, you want to know why I'm still talking? You
Right.
really want to know why?
Yes, I do. Go ahead, let's act that. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're trying to do.
Prosecution are acting incredibly childish over a court case that A, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, does not allow within official RP times.
Rook Central, you can't do something if someone's ordered you already to do something and you're not following. I'm sorry, that's not Rook Central, that's T-Bag talking. T-Bag, you can't do something. You can't do something if someone gives you an order and then try to act like they're being childish and you're not the one following directions.
Oh yeah,
Right, okay. I'll have my closing statement because I'm going
Can we
now.
just move on, please?
Yes?
No? Right, because JD, I'm fucking off. I'm going to bed. I can't be out dealing with this shit, right?
Yeah, goodbye. Thank you, jury number 2. You have a nice night.
You wonder why your fucking communities always fall giant.
Alright.
I mean, I'm still here. I see all these people, brother. You tell me that next time you come around. Yeah, you tell me that next time you come around and you still see people standing next to me.
Exit out this way or just disappear. Either one works. That works too.
yeah, but so he was already terminated from the beginning. Started stuff out of time. He already did that.
No, that guy had a great point, and he ruined it because he wanted to take control of this hearing. Like, the boy, he ruined it. He absolutely could have helped this situation to where this man could have gotten off innocent, and he wanted to be as much as an asshole as Rook is. That doesn't make any damn sense. I don't understand people that actually have good logical points, and then you guys just bury it into the ground and just keep smacking people in the face.
That's exactly why you're playing phone, Giant.
But you was trying to open your damn eyes, Commander. Fuck.
What eyes, dude? He's not supposed to be talking to me. He's supposed to be trying to convince Jacob and Knox. I mean, as far as we're concerned, he's already got 2 votes that says no, and he's guilty. He's not convincing me. He's convincing the jury. I don't understand him. I don't understand him. We're not worried about the people where they're coming from. They're sitting there now, but at the same time, being that we've lost the third jury, I mean jury number 2, are you guys wanting to continue through? Well, evidence given to that, Jones, means that if you used lethal force and you are just you weren't a SWAT guy at that time, then what was the purpose of the lethal force? But you're not. According to RP standards, though, were there RP standards that vehicles of that were supposed to be used? No. He's not in charge. He wasn't formally in charge of the event. As far as we're concerned, because of his position, he can end it. Alright, well, again, I don't know. I really don't feel like it's fair, guys. I need to have 3 people on the jury to be able to make the decision. Yeah, well, you're gonna be terminated for that. For all this stuff that's been brought in. You sure you?
It's just bullshit anyway.
But. Bruh, an N-word is not bullshit. Shooting people's not bullshit. What else do we have for inappropriate contact? Messaging boards, inviting non-clan members. That shit's not bullshit, dude. No. Believe me. Believe me. You believe me. You are a lieutenant commander. You are a lieutenant commander, so the actions that you did were not appropriate. I wouldn't expect it from any of my commanders, even if they were on APB. Next on line is also the fact that the SWAT division did act inappropriately as well. All right, aggressively using armed vehicles, freaking arena vehicles, things of that nature. Now, hey, if you guys want to use that, I can't control you. You know my rule. You do what you want on public sessions. And every time I keep hearing this thing, I keep hearing public sessions. Public sessions mean that you can use any vehicle that you have or that you bought. So I can't really do anything about the Mark Impressor, and I can't do anything about the armed vehicles. But if you guys are going to argue it on department and position and RP standard, then you're all not supposed to use those vehicles. You went too far. You went too far on one another, especially with the orbital cannon too. But I mean, of course, Driffic, I definitely can't control Driffic and his orbital cannon. Go ahead, Stevens. Right.
To be honest with you, I'm focused on the pointless station, if I'm honest.
I'm being told it was an invite only session. Now that's a definite thing of a question too, because if it's an invite only session, then what's this whole issue with the CEO missions and the server events?
That was in a public session.
That was between me, Six, and Rook Central himself.
Okay, was that in a public or an invite only session?
It was in a public session, and he was warned to stop killing his crew, which I told him. He proceeded to ignore.
Against the rules, so.
And then, okay, well then,
Be quiet, Rook.
order. We're just going over the stuff. All right, so in that public session during the CEO missions and the server events, were armed vehicles, jets, or tanks being used?
Yes.
The Rumpo with the gun on top, which was invincible.
That's
so I wouldn't know.
Okay, so once we basically
He knew I was doing it.
okay, hold on, guys.
He did.
Order.
He did that.
Order, please. All right. So being that we've isolated that issue, that I'm being told that basically the jets, the tanks, the arena vehicles were being used in the invite after an RP was closed. Okay. Now that is definitely more telling, and that is something that probably shouldn't have been done. I mean, that's an iffy situation. If the RP was closed and someone said like it's done, I mean, it really doesn't matter who's in position at that time. I guess really, if you guys were actually doing an RP or not, like that's the one thing I need to be known. Were you guys setting up the RP? Were people still?
No, it was at Commander Country. Here's how it went down that Friday. Okay, he was gonna meet up in Sandy to start the RP, but everyone was out in a cop MC or the fire MC. We didn't have enough people to start because we didn't have any civs.
Okay.
So some people started to kill. So a few of us went down to the city to get away from that. Then Jones came into the VCSA chat and said, "Oh, we're gonna meet in the LSPD in Mission Row." Well, some of us don't know the glitch to get inside of the LSPD, so that kind of delayed it even more. So by that time, it was like, fuck it, we need to just cancel it because it's not going to happen anyway because everyone's fucking about.
Yeah. Gotcha. I got you. So, okay, so order. Order.
After all that, go ahead.
All right. So as always, Lieutenant Commander Rook acted impatiently, to the sense of that where he went out of control and started shooting and killing people. Being that the fact that armed vehicles were used in the situation, I can understand. I understand, but you definitely, when you're leading, you definitely are not aware of this. You don't read the room. You know what I'm saying? You're not reading the room. Like, you got to make sure everyone is fully aware that it's canceled. You have to make sure people are paying attention, and if not, then hold on though. But I mean, you're looking at you being one person versus many, and then especially since I have Jones and other people who are involved who are already commanders, not in the clan at the time, but from another clan. I mean, they're already experienced RPers. So I mean, Jones had already said, let's all meet up at the station. You're like, basically, this is screwed, fuck this ain't working. So then we have armed vehicles and jets coming up for no reason down the road. As juries, I honestly would say look at this situation as the fact that armed vehicles was used during an RP session, because it doesn't seem as though it was officially closed properly to the point where everyone was informed.
In the chat, Commander, I put in the chat that RP was canceled.
Please stop interrupting.
Guys, I give this is why I give people like multiple opportunities, such as like time, let them be able to read messages. If people are joking around, acting, shooting one another, they can't shut the hell up. I give you multiple opportunities, to do those things. Rook, I know you're not the type of person to do that. You're type of person to shoot first and ask questions later. All right, so it's definitely I can see that there. But I would but back to what I'm saying, the jury should definitely take into account that armed vehicles was used during an RP, including arena vehicles, jets, and tanks. Killer, you got your hand up for a minute. Go ahead and say what you were saying.
Alright, can I actually give you a good breakdown of the situation?
Right.
That happened that Friday?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so, Fire and some of the deputies were in Blaine County, and I think it was Fire or someone over there was killing each other. So, Jones posted, just meet down in police department.
Fire was killing each other?
I said one of you guys. I never said Fire.
I came to
No, you said Fire was killing each other.
Disregard it.
Oh my god. Anyways, we went to some of us went down to Mission Row, and then the rest of them came down to Mission Row. When we got to Mission Row, some of us were able to get into the Mission Row Police Department. while the others were, you know, stuck at the door. Rook, you know, him having that,
what is it? Position, authority, command? What are you talking about? Having that? Oh, anger management problem?
Yeah. Management problem.
That's fucked up.
You do have it, bro.
He got mad.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say something because I do have an anger management therapist.
Steven, hush.
I'm not talking.
Oh, sorry. Rook, hush. Again.
MC.
So him having anger problems was kind of getting mad, and then after that, he got mad and killed a couple people out front.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of fire department vehicles got blown up out front.
I didn't blow no fire vehicles up.
So some of us went on our own way. After that, that's when, after like the explosion and all that shit that happened and the killing, that's when you posted that the RP is canceled. And that's when B. Jones and
Your Honor, can I say something?
decided
Give it a sec.
RP.
Yep, he became the RP once the study group and over.
Okay. Alright, so, oh, that's it? Alright. So, what we're doing, this was still closing statements. Alright, so, we have, multiple votes. I'm gonna take into account being the fact that we only have 2 people now. Jacob and, not, I'm gonna let you guys deliberate amongst each other. The 2 votes that you're gonna be going against, that you're gonna be taking with you in the deliberation room, are going to be, well, basically yes and no. Honestly, in that sense, Myers has voted no based on the fact of Rook's actions, and that last guy voted yes for the fact that he doesn't think any of this makes sense. The reason why I want to take those votes into account is the guy brought in some good issues on Rook's defense. And the actions that you need to commit to is that you need to be as unbiased as possible. Please don't take into account friendships, don't take into account positions, authority, anything like that. Just please use the evidence that was presented to you. All right, bye now. All right.
Someone's calling Jones and see what, I mean not Jones, Justin and, because he was corner.
We're giving you guys 5 minutes to probably deliberate. Guys all saying guilty.
You just rubber band there, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna need an invite to something so that way
Oh,
we
EJ left. God damn it.
Oh no, I got to
God
go
damn it.
anyway, but
That's
I
okay.
don't know what I'm doing here. Man.
I got it. I'll invite everybody.
I think Jones like but yeah, I'm pretty sure they can hear you now, so.
Yeah, he does connect. Yeah.
Yo, Big Man, you heard that by Justin? I mean, from Justin?
What happened?
Hey, see what you gotta say again.
Justin is saying he's guilty.
There's a lot of people on the friends list.
Yeah, man. So from now,
Shit,
that
I went
rundown
into mine.
that you heard from you, who do you think was the yeah?
Those of you that are outside, please accept the invite.
Boy, whose facility is this?
I need an invite.
I can put him in there.
We're in a different facility. I mean, like, you said whatever that said.
My facility. Just go into the room.
What is that? I know it's a flag,
but
but what the hell?
It's Department of Homeland Security.
That don't look like a Department of Homeland Security flag.
Well, guess what? We're gonna go up against
Yeah, they got 5 minutes.
yeah,
Okay.
I can't.
Don't speak your opinion, just come in and sit down.
Yeah, I can't speak my opinion.
I ain't talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other people. There was comments on the flag.
I would say guilty. If I wasn't in that situation, and if I was in the jury, I would be guilty.
Of course you would. You're fucking biased.
Watch your mouth. It's profanity.
It's freedom of speech. I can say what I fucking want.
It's not freedom of speech in a courtroom.
It is freedom of speech.
I gotta say something. And you know, that's not the court. Anyways, since you said I'm being biased, I'll say, Jay, look.
I gotta invite somebody real quick.
Tell you something. If this was a real courtroom, you wouldn't be saying half of the stuff that you're saying now.
Oh, yes, I
You know what
would.
the
Yes,
judge?
I
You know what the judge would do?
Yes, I fucking would.
You know what the judge would do to you?
I could really care less what the judge would do to me. I would tell the fucking judge to go fuck himself. Or fuck her.
You've never been in a real courtroom before.
Yes, I have, motherfucker. Yes, I have.
Okay.
Well, yeah. You wouldn't get very far with a mouth like that in a real court, as far as I'm concerned.
No, I heard a little bit what he's saying. What is he on, Zello?
No, he's not. He's talking to me.
Just one thing. That's all I'm going to say now.
No. I was talking to Sheriff.
If you carry on, I'm not going to be a fucking offense. Straight up. Stop being top.
I don't speak that bias. That's tough.
Are you here? You're rubber banding like crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's level bit. Yeah. It started snowing, so.
It started snowing.
Oh, it's just still snowing where you're at.
2 minutes left on deliberation.
I remember when there used to be people here.
They all got thrown out.
And the room changed colors.
She's in the room, change colors.
Yeah, they're in change colors. It's all good.
It is. It's very relaxing. It's very relaxing.
And it's also the crew colors, too, if you think about it. We're in a sec. We're commander's crew on GTA.
It is red, isn't it?
Crew color.
I forgot this was red and teal.
Did you see the teal? I don't see the teal.
Glory
Oh,
teal.
never mind.
I don't think you got you. I mean, hear what he said, but he said, I'm just repeating what Justin said, so don't get mad. But he just said that Steven is not even a part of the sheriff department. So why is he in his court?
Oh, because he's part of the commanders.
There you go. Yeah, you should get that in his own video right there. He said he's part of the commanders.
And and keeping in mind, and also keeping in mind the fact that Stevens and Rook Central at the time of the incident were both Lieutenant Commander and Chief Marshal. So I mean, it's more or less, you know, if we're bringing rank into it. Who's facility? Yeah. It is now, but I mean, again, I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm glad you guys are bringing it, but it's so obvious what you guys are going to vote. It's disconcerting.
I mean, it's not obvious because one is just, I mean, we already have one vote, but we gotta wait until Jacob and that other kid votes. So
Yeah, you can't get any more out the box and then coax.
Well, I mean, if any of the news guys was on the jury, it would be by itself. Like,
I just say, can I correct you on something? I'm not doing SWAT, no, I can't, but
you SWAT the same goddamn thing. It's the same thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I promise you it is.
I'm not going to debate about this, but I don't be biased. Everybody knows I only speak the truth and facts. So.
All right, USMC, could you collect the juries?
Oh, okay. Watch your mouth, boy. Shut up, leave me alone. Excuse me, gentlemen. It's time. Please follow me.
How long was the rest of this? I'll call you back when it's done.
Just been watching the whole thing.
Yeah, he was watching the whole thing. Yeah. And he also said,
Blaine, are you streaming?
Yeah.
I know you was earlier. I didn't know if you restarted your game or not. That's what I was wondering.
All right then. Jury has returned, and you guys already heard the closing statements and everything else. Who speaks on behalf of the jury? All right.
Back up.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, Knots, you'll have to do it.
Alright, we have come to an agreement that he is in the know, and Jacob, he wants to go, and I agree with him, 4 months suspension, and a ranking. Yeah, demoting. I had that in my mind, but, you know.
What do you want?
He's wanting to get you back to a recruit.
Fuck's sakes.
Alright. Now, being that 4 months is a long time, that's like a year in game time, so we're going to go ahead and try to dismiss that to about 30 days of probational time with suspension. Of course, that means that you will be demoted to a, what's the word for it? You just said it. Deputy. Yeah, recruit, there it is. Yeah, you're going down to a recruit, not a deputy. You're going down to a recruit. During this probational time, just keep up with what you should be doing, right? 4 months. Go ahead. Did you have anything stated for that? Because there was a counter charges pressed as well. Yeah, Stevens and Rook pressed those counter charges for inappropriate conduct. What would I say? It was summed up basically with improper use of authority. And force, yeah. Those were confirmed that they did do. But I mean, who do you want on the? I mean, how do we do that for the SWAT division? You want us to suspend them and demote them as well?
Wait, let me just say something real quick.
Go ahead.
No one here is SWAT except me, so I'll take the punishment.
He's so good. Well, remember, guys. Look, this is termination. But again, the jury decided to basically have him on probation. Not probation. I'm sorry, suspension. And the idea of suspension is more or less like probation. And if he continues to go on, I mean, you just defriend him and move on. But again, with what they've decided, with all the evidence put before them, they decided with suspension instead of termination. So you got my meaning, right? We came together, we talked, we did what we were supposed to do. We suspended him, and because of that, if he's act up again, then it's termination. But again, like, we appropriately went through the action and put this out there so that he knows that it's not okay to do what he did. I mean, and we also informed the SWAT division that they can't do what they did in an invite session. Invite, only in an invite. I don't even know if we can do another hearing on this thing, because it's what is it called, double jeopardy at that issue. We're bringing up crimes of the same nature. I think that in a sense that we are a clan, I think we can come to terms of termination. I think the commanders can honestly come together and talk at that point.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
But as far as I think we all know why we're here is because of the fact that a lot of this stuff got way out of hand, and a lot of name calling and a lot of drama was brought into it, which was highly unnecessary. And you know, we're all here to have fun, like Terrific was saying. And sometimes we have to put the ones that are causing problems in their place.
Now, so I'm gonna hit the gravel. If you're not remembering, Brooke, you're getting 1 month suspension with demotion to rookie. Yeah, below that. Recruit. Yep. Recruit. Yep. You're going. Yeah.
Probably
Go ahead.
put him back in recruit and retrain him for more appropriate action next time.
All right. So knock knock. Gravel has been hit. Court is dismissed.
I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please stand up and exit out the rear doors that you see there.
I'll let you guys go out first.
If they don't follow what I said, they're gonna be stuck in here.
I mean, it's all they can all set it out. So.
Oh yeah, watch the door.
All Justin.
Alright, well, I'm leaving.
Alright, so never mind. Next scientist, what do you got to tell the court?
I know, random scientist. He's like, I heard the court hearing. It was amazing. Alright.
Okay, who
This is so many of us. We could do a biker.
Do you wanna turn corrupt and get paid by a criminal syndicate?
Yeah, just got out of the courthouse and now to go commit crime. Yay.
Okay, Jacob's in. 6 is in. Okay. Up 2 people. We'll have to go to a public session so I can set this up.
What the hell did you want? What was the hell? You in on this?
Yeah, are we going on this together, guys? Are we going to a public session together?
Yeah, we can do this. I mean, I got some stuff we can sell. You're the CEO.
I'm getting terminated and just got suspended and you know it.
Well, you can join my syndicate for the time being then.
All these nice vehicles out here. I don't know whose this is, and I'm on it.
Bye, Jacob. No, Jacob, no.
Let me get in, or let me get on the truck.
Yo, I can get on this now.
I'm gonna go to a public session.
Okay.
Alright. Stop your SUV sticks.
All right, go to a public session December. All right, guys, we're going to be following December Jersey to a public session. I'm gonna say we might can all just get in party on this one too, guys.
That's what you get for shooting at me, goddarn it.
Everyone back in party?
Oh, you still want to shoot?
Nice.
He said, oh, you, oh. Oh, look at that. Old man's got a shotgun. Yeah, watch out for those.
But look at you guys. Hold on. Oh, this is free aim too.
It is free. That's what I was mad about that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not good at free aim. I gotta get the sensitivity up.
Yeah, I gotta get my sensitivity up. Thanks, bro. Oh my god. What's fucked up?
Alright, let me go.
I mean, we're all playing around right now until midnight. Send this invite. Let's get my kill back, bro.
Yeah, it was true.
Let's just give him my kill.
Do you think that was like a fair verdict?
What, suspension? 4 months was a bit much, only because of the amount of time. We wouldn't have been able to keep up with it. But
I would have recommended termination.
I was just recommending that as well, but at the same time.
that's one vote for termination. As I'm understanding it. I mean, he's most likely going to do it again, but I ain't worried about that. But not the N-word. I don't think he'll do the N-word again. I don't think he'll do the N-word. Have faith, guys. Don't just get the... You guys are like, Is she up yet?
No, it got right up there twice. Once when I was alive and another time when I was dead.
What's up, brother? What you got? Oh, I'm about to go to the bar in a bit. Pre-game? They got a pre-game going on? Nah, bro, I don't watch sports. You know I'm a politician. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, bring up a cup.
You'll make some money while you're at it.
I like the numbers.
I mean, you're gonna get in trouble anyways. I think I'm pretty much in trouble already because I kind of went overboard with the judge.
Oh, you'll be fine. Trust me.
You'll be fine. I don't really care about the punishment. I just have fun. Don't really care. It was great until that one.
Matters, right?
It was great until that one dude came in and started trying to take over the whole place.
That's exactly what your plan's for.
Yeah, man. I love what he be saying.
He's praying on your downfall. Something like that.
You gotta tie in your circle.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yeah, the freaking dude
What's
was
that?
coming in, had a valid point, and then no, try to take it all over.
Yeah, he did have a valid point, but at the same time, he didn't know when to.
And
Shut
he
up.
was their friend. And he was also their friend. Definitely was.
He kept saying, in my opinion, but I feel like he was biased. the
We're
whole entire
technically
time.
all his friends, though. I mean, Myers and, you know, maybe. I don't know. Jacob's friends. We're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends.
Still coming
I'm
in.
gonna sit by him.
Apparently, Cole was his friend, but Cole was over.
Midnight, let me get that invite.
I felt like Cole just wanted to say fuck the Discord.
Okay. I sent one out. If you need another
Oh, that's
one, let me
brown,
know.
too, boy. You got brown. Why y'all like brown?
I want to make some money while aiding and
Hey,
abetting.
Jacob's in.
I joined
I'm in, but it's low enough.
Boy, got brown.
Okay. I know, BlindJustice probably has it.
Hey, Fran, you coming in as well? Yeah, I'm coming in.
I promise you guys, this is pretty much legal-ish.
Ish. Aiding and abetting, legal-ish.
I'm about to say, you're gonna have like 7 people. Are you gonna be able to do it in a CEO?
I can probably, I don't know if I can sell my CEO cargo with 7 people, but I know since we got a bunch of friends, we could probably have some other people, set up, protection.
I got stuff I need offloaded.
Yeah, you still
And
got a
there's
bunker you need to sell.
I have a bunker and count for cash I can
I
offload.
tried to help you that one night, but the way the mission was set up, we weren't even going to complete it.
Yeah, now we got 7 people to help. Almost 7.
Yep.
I can do that right after the cargo.
Yeah.
Oh, is it impounded? What the fuck? When did it get impounded?
I mean, a suspension is basically termination, but it gives them a chance to come back in.
Say what?
I mean, with Rook Central, I mean, we're arguing for him to be terminated, but I mean, the jury decided suspension.
Yeah, that's the jury.
I would have terminated what
No,
they said.
no, don't pressure. Don't feel pressure.
Guys, hold on, let's not jump to conclusions just yet.
You gotta have a heart to
Crosses that
terminate
line
him.
again, then we can terminate him. But until he does it, he's suspended.
Yep, keep giving them more chances. Exactly.
But
This is his last chance because he's at rookie status. He has no command whatsoever.
Yeah.
He has no command right now, so if he crosses that line, it's done.
He has no
Alright,
say.
if you guys are happy with it,
Well, just call Hammy. Can I join this call here?
termination.
You don't live on that, bro.
Hey, you wait on that.
yeah, it's
Do
done.
I join that ghost security? Do I not? What?
Rochester. Yes,
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, join. Okay.
Join us, they say. It'll be fun, they said.
Alright, hold on. Let me send you an invite.
What's up, brother? I hear you.
I'm in the wrong CEO then.
Decker, I hear you, brother.
No, you're not. You're in the right one. You're with me in front.
Oh, well, the hearing's over. We're in a public session now. If you want to join us.
Yeah, it's over.
We decided on a suspension, 1 month suspension with a demotion to
Bullshit, absolute bullshit.
Where you wanted a termination to?
Yeah, fuck. I wouldn't seem to die eventually. Not fair.
Oh, I know who that is.
I don't understand. Why would he fake his death? I don't understand. You're
Deckers.
Well, your boy brought up a point about that fake the death thing. That's kind of like an in real life thing. Bringing that up into a court hearing is more defamation to him than anything else.
Why would he do it though? Why would he do it? What did he?
Mentally retarded? I don't know. I mean,
maybe.
You know,
Maybe it was drywall.
We will never know because he won't even talk about it.
I want to ask you another question. What did you
He
achieve
denies
by
everything.
faking your own death?
Alright guys, are we ready to go sell some cargo?
yes.
The dude denies everything. So I mean,
And is Prime's security crew ready to defend?
Is he basically suspended until he can come back?
I mean, yeah, basically,
Well, he's definitely suspended.
you know, we can enforce a 1 month suspension.
Ranks though, all the way bottom, all the way at the bottom.
No, he will be. He can rise back up the ranks. I don't see how much more, you know, he'll be able to with what he's been doing. But yeah, he can rise up, but he's not going to get his position back.
now what if we see him in a session when they're throwing the suspension? Like if he's actively doing this to us again.
Well, I mean, what can you do? I mean, you guys, if he's doing that to you in a public session, I mean,
A public session is different, Sex. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
one thing that really worried me was his level of language he was using
right?
Yeah.
against us. That was uncalled for. He didn't need to use that kind of verbal language against us.
Right.
That was crossing the line right there.
He was already terminated before the
As far as a public session goes, you know, I told him to quit killing your own crew. But, you know, of course he can continue to do what he wants because it's a public session. But as soon as he started using that verbal and nasty language that he was using, that was the line he crossed.
All that could have been going today, and none would have solved if we terminated him.
Yeah.
You know when he found out he died, did you do the thingy, what the military do when a soldier dies? And you like go to the burial, you shoot weapons in the sky or something like that. Did you do that?
No, we did do that. That's a lot of doing, but we did do that.
Oh, he did not do that.
Before you found out though, did you do it? When you know he died, but he didn't die, but you didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm put bringing that up with
So what you're saying is it's gonna be like Lucifer, where somebody dies and a demon jumps into his body and he comes back to life and he does some evil stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like.
I saw it coming.
Need my protection, not killing each other.
I saw it coming.
I just been driving around. I didn't know nothing was going on over here.
Did you do any
Yeah, that was by accident. He was trying to circle me. He's been circling me the whole time. No, you're good.
Okay, I'll pick you up. I'll pick the both of you up.
No, yeah, we're not RPing right now.
You got a jet coming your
No,
way.
we're gonna be selling, making some money.
A jet coming your way.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Handsome.
Appreciate it.
Yep, I'm a friendly, not an enemy unless you shoot at me.
Yep. I understand what
So people will definitely be surprised that there's two TOs that are actually teammates, pretty much.
Yeah.
Man, that used to be a thing until everybody started killing each other again.
Yeah.
Right.
Bounty or is Jones first?
I mean, you can. Nah, but
Unfortunately, you know, me being December Jersey,